then it's miscegenation, right? And then it's like, and the fact of the matter is that we will all be coffee colored in the future. That it's just what's happening. It's like black and white is going the way of big oil. I mean, it's just done. It won't be globally sustainable. We will all be a beautiful taupe at someday. Really.
Now, you know.
God bless it. And that might be the fucking answer, don't you think? If we're all just the same color, more or less.
Well, we'll find other reasons.
Well,
yeah,
probably.
It's what we do.
We already have the rich, the poor. We have the. I mean, I've went out with pretentious black women that make my ass hurt. So that
might be a good thing, baby.
Hey, it's like, hey, I thought you wanted a brother. Yeah, but everybody's so confused. There's this confusion, and I want to be this way. I want to walk this way. I want to talk, and they're all been conned. They've all been conned into something that just doesn't be.
Yeah, I mean, I think that everything that these people in Charlottesville, they're just following the model of Trump. Trump is a knee-jerker. He's a fool. He has a teeny tiny penis. I think it's totally directing his whole fucking life. So does Kim Jong-un.
I think he's
and they just need to pull him down, pull down their pants, do the comparison, and fucking move on. He's an innie. Oh my God. There's no there. I keep going back to it. There's no substance. There's nothing. You'll reach for it. You'll want to hit it or kick it, and there's nothing there. It's just.
And wait a minute. This is the guy that they hoped Obama would be.
Yeah.
This is what they thought Obama would be. They thought Obama would be this. And mind you, he was handed a pile of shit. And mind you, Trump keeps going back to, well, look what Obama did. Obama did such and such. And it's like, you should not compare yourself to Obama. You shouldn't do it.
Well, if you do, you shouldn't do it favorably.
Yeah. You're going to, I mean, they enjoy, I mean, at least he has some charisma. Dude, they're loving you.
Yeah.
They're loving it. And those other little characters, those little minions you have running around to back you.
I mean, I love that whole idea that we were post-racial there for a moment. Were we really post-racial? I mean, did that actually happen?
Nope.
What is post-racial?
What does that sound?
Sorry, this must be my...
Yeah.
I opened up a window and it started playing some video.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, post-racial is the idea that, look, we've got a black president, we've moved beyond it all, right?
Yeah.
But obviously, that was lasted about 2 seconds.
Yeah, well, post-racial, if in the northern states maybe are closer to it. I mean, but it looks to me like
cosmopolitan elitist coast.
Because wasn't this whole this riot in Charlottesville started around them trying to take down the statue of General Lee?
Yeah.
Because
it was I guess the city council or whoever voted to get rid of the statue in April.
Yeah.
And so
there's a big camp
the
there
Nazis,
taking them down systematically throughout the South. There was also a story about them doing it in New Orleans. So,
the thing that also gets them in trouble is that they don't discuss these particular statues. Those statues wouldn't be a problem if you'd acknowledge the truth of what they were truly behind.
Yeah.
But because you refused to acknowledge what went on and what they were behind, and you didn't put them in our history books.
Well, hell, they refused to acknowledge that they lost the war.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, that's
and they should have been pulled down right after the war. Right. I mean, that's
they were built after the war to
acknowledge the war that we lost,
aggrandize these people as heroes. And in St. Louis, they've taken some down. But I think in North Carolina, they passed a law at the state level that says you cannot take down a monument that's been up for more than 40 years.
Yeah.
They basically they're not letting cities do this in North Carolina. Fuck them.
North and South Carolina, big problem.
I personally I understand the idea that taking these statues down is erasing history. So I think they should erect monuments next to the statues explaining the historical context.
That's a good idea.
Rather than tearing these statues down, let's make them monuments to hate. Let's make them America's version of the concentration camps in Germany and Poland. That they are our reminders to never forget how bad this country can be when we are at our worst.
Yeah.
And we should constantly be reminded of that.
That's a really good idea. Why hasn't anybody proposed that?
Not in a manner of reminding us to make us feel bad.
Yeah.
But to remind us, to inspire us to be better.
Right. But that's the reason why you cannot discuss race. You can't discuss it because
it's a bummer issue.
Well, yeah, because everybody thinks it's going to be. It shows the black eye. It shows the open wound that is never healed. That no one wants to acknowledge and have a discussion for. Like you guys have spoke out against the white nationalists, but where are the people now? I mean, you like us. That's why I brought up Colin Kaepernick. We love football. This is a football country. Everybody loves football, and this guy can't get on a football team because he took a knee. Saying to go against something, but you got these guys still roaming around, you know.
Well, you still have police killing innocent black people. You got the president, even though he was finger quotes, just kidding, advocating police brutality against suspects.
Yes, he did do that. Yeah, he did.
It is needed more now than ever,
right?
To protest and to stand up by taking a knee if
right, but then you're also going after the immigrant now. You wanted to lock them up, saying that they're taking a job or these people are doing. No, it's not about that. It's the people you have, all the lobbyists, all the corporations. Why aren't we going out after the insurance companies who are raising the premiums on every year that they've been doing? Why don't they go after them?
Yeah.
Because regulation is bad. And if they were to go after the insurance companies, that would fuck up their whole narrative. They can't keep going on, about how free market is going to bring the prices down. And when they see how horribly, horribly wrong they are, they can't fix the problem. That would be admitting that they were wrong.
Well, how can you say this about free market? We keep coming up with, do you know they found a drug for Alzheimer's? They have a new drug for cancer. We have all these drugs. We can invent stuff to make, but you know what? The average person can't get them.
Yeah.
Because if you try to get them, you don't have the money. Cost you $1,000 for a pill.
Yeah.
Yep.
They could cure your cancer. Brain, you wouldn't have to worry about tumors and whatnot. We're doing facial surgery for God's sake, but the average person can't get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have the technology to do anything we want.
Well, we're becoming more and more a 2-tiered or 3-tiered or whatever society.
Absolutely. We're completely stratified. Well, this has been super fun and cheerful and hopeful and enlightening. Oh my God, I'm feeling so good at the end of this show.
Yeah.
I hope our listeners are too. Do we have any listeners?
We do.
You guys, I'm so sorry. Blame the news cycle. Don't blame us.
I think
just grim shit.
But we still bring a certain amount of levity.
We try to bring a little levity, but it's some heavy lifting these days. Let's just admit it.
If I can go self-indulgent for a minute, and just a little anecdote about something that happened with me this week. Anyone who follows me on Twitter or Facebook knows that, and really, if you listen to the show, you really should have caught on to this by now. But I think I have a more than healthy streak of gallows humor running through me. And I posted it. There was a horrible train wreck in Egypt this week where multiple people died. And I posted a link to the news story with the comment that authorities say the engineer was no good at story problems because a train leaving Cairo at 28 miles an hour. Right. But some dickwad, my sister laughed at it on Facebook, gave it the ha-ha, and some dickweed writes my sister a note on Facebook attacking her and calling her names for laughing at that and saying what a tragedy death is. But is it really a tragedy? Here's the thing. Yeah, some more than others, but the way I look at the world, everybody dies. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen to you, you random moron who attacked my sister. You're gonna die, hopefully soon. But it's something that is inevitable. Ty, you were saying there are great advancements in medical science. It's one thing they haven't cured yet, and I'm all right with that. But everybody dies. You got to accept that as a fact.
Is this the note of uplift
It
that
really-
you
we were ending
striving for?
We were
here?
ending negatively, and David thought, let's go out on a high
bring
note.
it down one notch further.
Hey, maybe Eric Idle did it better in Life of Brian with the song "Always Look on the Bright Side."
Always look on the bright
But it's
But I think that
people.
you're gonna a lot of people they just aren't gonna like what you have to say. There are people out there who complain about everything. Everyone is sensitive. You don't know. You can't say this. You can't say that. You can't do this. You can't do that.
People, I feel like right now our whole country is in a reactionary mode. Like that's all we are doing.
No, we're not. Fuck that.
We're reacting to each other. We're reacting to Twitter feeds. The president is reacting. We're reacting
Now
to
they're with
him.
Taylor
Here
Swift.
come the white
Now they're with
supremacists.
Taylor Swift getting her butt grabbed.
Now,
That's
I mean, it's just like all we do is live in a constant, unending state of umbrage and reaction. And at some point, I think it's going to fucking kill us. I mean, I'm exhausted by it. I don't know how much outrage this country is capable of. But what's happening is it's like this noxious gas that is filling the void that has been left by, like, say, I don't know, long-form journalism, face-to-face conversations, telephone calls, things that used to, like, make us public education, learning about history, things that would slow us down and engage us in a deeper conversation. All of that stuff, all of the support for that has evaporated, and it's a Fox News model that we're living in.
It's the rise of ignorance.
But you know what? You have to really be on your game today to go out and smell the flowers. You really.
do.
I mean, I took a stroll on the beach the other day, and we went from the one quiet area to all the little whack. And it's like, you see those where you're just walking through and all this craziness is going. That's how it was when we were going through Venice the other day, taking that stroll up, Venice boardwalk. And all the crazies going by. The guys got the dogs and the people, and everybody's talking to themselves. And you got the wackos, the guys on the guitar
Harry Perry
playing
with the guitar.
everybody. And like, hey, we're just walking through. I got a cigar, and I'm walking through, and you got all these different people, and it's just, I feel that way. It's like, look at all this craziness around me. And you got artists, you got everybody.
Hey, I was just reading an article in the LA Times about Venice, which has been completely destroyed by Airbnb. This goes to my point, right? We're all going to turn the whole housing and real estate market over to temporary luxury housing, and now there's no actual places for actual people to live and raise their families. You can't buy a house because there's none in the market because they've all been Airbnb'd.
Yeah, no,
humanity is gone.
You see it happening on the Sunset Strip with them tearing down the House of Blues to build condos.
I know.
In Chicago,
Everybody's going to have a
one of my
fucking
pet
condo.
causes, but Lounge Acts, this great music venue.
Amoeba
draws
Records.
a bunch of people into the neighborhood because people like the vibe. It's great to have a bar doing music, and then
There's
wrong
nowhere
people
to
start
get
coming
your
in. The
shoes
yuppies come in,
resold. Yeah.
and they're like, "Oh, it's too loud." Well, that is what brought you in. Maybe you should have moved to another neighborhood instead of trying to change this one for the worse.
You haven't heard the yuppies in a while.
Oh, they're out there, though.
Yeah,
They're still
because
at it.
they had the black. They called the black ones the buppies. They called it the buppies.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, can I let me try a cheerful ending to this?
Oh, my God. Would you please, Jim?
Eventually, older white people will die, and minorities will increase.
Yeah.
And so either the white supremacist GOP NRA party will continue to hold power through gerrymandering, at which point then will be no other option other than to have a division and a secession. And in that case, California's going to fucking kick ass.
Kick fucking ass.
Be
Everybody,
the best
come to
country
California.
in the world.
You know who you are.
If we can get rid of these fuckers that are slowing us down, or we'll overpopulate them because, again, white older people will die.
Well, then
Yes. And then the millennials will rise up and save us all, right? No, I'm sorry.
No,
I'm kidding.
sorry.
You know what? In the end, what we're witnessing here with Trump and what's happening in Charlottesville and all of that, it's just the raging against the dying of the light. It really is.
Last gasp.
Last fucking panicked
Thanks for nothing, Dylan Thomas.
Yeah.
That's like
And
and that's why they're selling the guy who's selling the the bomb? What do you call them? Where you go and bury yourself underground? What is that?
Oh, the bomb shelters.
Bomb shelters. There you go.